Hey, welcome back again, Premium Scapers. We are doing our Flag Bearer series here at General Jandar's War Room. We're getting to the end of this series, and I hate getting to the end of these series because this flag series has been pretty fun. We kind of started off slow, but we've really rocketed along the way. I hope you guys are enjoying these and having a good time with them. I know I'm having a blast with them. The last one was just kind of my favorite dude, and I really just had a blast with him. And
yeah, we ain't allowed to talk about him no more.
I get it, I know. The fun carries on. But anyway, we'll get on to the next one because I know Mr. Premiumscape is hoping to get on to his.
Did you know this is an episode of
Let's Talk About It? I knew that. I did know. Shut up, I knew. I did know.
Gotta watch him, y'all. He ain't trying to grab my hand or nothing. Let's see, which one's green, which one's red. Red. Alrighty, y'all. This is Ornak. Now, I technically do not have this figure, but this is one of the ones that bothers me the most because he's an orc, and I don't have him. I'm not going to pay the price that they're wanting for him. So I am hoping for a remaster of this guy 100%. Because he is ridiculously priced.
The cost of this dude is like, I mean, if you can get him for $80 or $90, you're very lucky. I think you got him for a better deal. I
didn't get him.
Oh, that's right. You got this one.
Yeah,
I keep forgetting about that.
I
got him for store price of around $15, which was awesome at the time. I got him at the Toys R Us special. If you can get him for $80 or $90, you're doing good. I think the regular price is like $120. 130. But guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if they're remastering these figures, just hold out, man. I know it's going to, some of you just probably burning holes in your pocket.
I mean, this one here's bothering me a lot. It's bothered me for years.
Either hold out or make these guys come down on their prices. Let's let them know, hey, look, they're remastering these pieces. The one coming out right now is coming out with another figure for $55, and there's two to a box. So that's roughly anywhere from $25 to $30 for that figure. Just let them know it's $25, $30. If you want me to buy it, okay, as much as you're going to get out of me is going to be $30 on the high side. And make sure it comes with a bag of dice and a D20. And if it don't, then don't pay it. Just walk away from it. And I know that's hard because I feel in my heart Renegade's going to do us fair, and they're going to remaster. They're either going to remaster every one of these flag bearers, which I think that's what they're planning. I don't know nothing. I don't have no information. It's just me thinking out loud. Or they made 2.0 one or two of them to make them even better. Either way, it's going to be a better situation. Either way, it's going to be a better situation, okay? Well, let me get to reading this card, and we'll get to talking about it. This dude is an orc. He's a unique hero. You can touch him all you want. He's champion. He's wild. He's a medium 5. He don't look like a medium 5. He looks pretty smaller than that.
Yeah, don't get everybody talking about that.
But anyway, he has a life of 4. He's a little on the soft side on life. He moves 6. Fast. Attack 1, which means he's close combatant. He's a 3 attack and a 3 defense. Average. And he's 100 points. Not bad. Yeah. Not bad at all. For 100 points, not bad because he's a flag bearer. And his abilities help make up for that. Now, he has the Red Flag of Fury aura. And this is pretty nasty. I have used this, and I will explain when I used them. And this is very nasty. I've used it multiple times, actually. It says, if Order Marker 1 is placed on Ornak, then instead of taking a turn with Ornak, you may take a turn with up to 2 unique heroes you control who follow OR. Ornak cannot be one of the 2 unique heroes. Any unique hero that has taken a turn instead of Ornak must be within 8 clear sight spaces of Ornak prior to its movement.
Yeah, Chris likes to use this dude with robots, by the way.
Oh, yeah, the Deathwalker's 8,000 and
9,000's
well,
coming
not
out.
9,000, but yeah, the 10,000's coming out. I have used him with both of those, and it is nasty.
Yeah.
It is nasty. And then he also, not only is that such a nasty and nice thing to use, he also has Orc Battlecry Aurora. And that is, when attacking with any Orc warrior figures you control within 2 clear sight spaces of Ornak, you may roll or Valkyrie dice. Each or symbol rolled counts for 1 additional skull. So, within 2 clear sight spaces, you can use those dice instead of the normal dice. And that gives them a better chance of hitting.
Yeah.
For heavy gruts, that's awesome.
Yeah.
For any of the orcs, that's awesome. Because that gives them better than a 50 chance of hitting you. Because there's already 3 skulls on these attack dice. So that gives them 4 skulls.
You got to think, a heavy grit gets an attack of 3.
Right.
Now, a lot of times that heavy grit's going to be next to somebody that might even give him a buff of 4.
Right. So now you're looking at 4 dice.
Or he can be on height. So we'll just say 3 anyway, which is, low.
Right.
Well, there's 2. I did not get a symbol, but that's still an attack of 2. Here's an attack of 2 because I got a symbol.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that symbol means
I'm averaging 2. I got 2 again. I'm averaging 2 more often out of 3 dice. 2 again.
Now, just
now if 3. Now if Chris rolls it, it's probably gonna be shields.
Just imagine.
This is Utgard dice, and he.
Imagine if you're on high.
Jandor people just can't.
Imagine if you're using Levitek.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh.
Taylor. That's luck.
I know how to attack because I'm Jandar. But to what he was saying, like I use robots with this dude, right?
Yeah, he does it a lot. Like when he uses robots, he always picks this dude, and I'm like, how's that go with them? But then I forget about that ability. So.
And he moves out the robots. The robots have incredible range. All you do is step them up on height a little bit, fire out with their range. You keep orcs around him because they bond with him. You keep a big monster in case somebody does come back. Somebody like Krug, Grimnack, or something. I mean, it's you're paying a lot of points for the big name guys, but you're keeping a small band of people around him, and when you bond them with him, you can help him escape. He don't have
disengage.
He don't have disengage, but the other guys do. So you can't tie down his protection. You can go with the little blade gruts and have quite a few of them, or you can go heavy gruts and just have a couple of strong arm hit big hitters, because they're going to be able to use that aurora around him to throw the heavy hits. Okay, so that's what's going to keep him alive, is they're going to hit hard every daggum time, and that's what keeps him around. Even the arrow gruts, using them, they're going to have some really good hits. And if you have the arrow gruts, maybe you got Krug with them, or like I said, you got. Not only you got Grimnack, but you got Tornak, the other little dinosaur. He's got like 7 defense or 6 defense. He's got some kind of crazy defense.
And out of Utgard and Jandor both. I mean, they made their flag bearers the people that we like. Yours is a knight, mine's an orc.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, they just says, and now once he gets remastered, like he'll be able to band with Levitek and the new Taylor. Yeah, he can do them, or he can do Levitek and the Raylan on the Tiger.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh, the stuff is just endless that he can do with that, and it is just nasty. You wouldn't think, but that first round attack, like I said, I like using the robots. You got that new Deathwalker 10,000. Him setting back with a 10 range. Holy mackerel.
And you might think, okay, 100 points, that seems a little low for him. Well, not really, y'all, because he does got the 4 life. The rest of them flag bearers have more life. Now, he's got 4 life, 3 defense. So, I mean, you got to think, Savaris, how squishy he is, well, this guy's just as squishy. You gotta watch what you do.
And he only has 3 defense, so his defense is not high. So you gotta keep him out of the fight. That's why the people around him has got to be able to hit pretty good.
So don't be like, that dog abilities seem awful strong for them points. No, they're not, because
the abilities is what make the points, because the rest of the numbers are weak. It's the number. It's for 100 points, they're not the best numbers, but that's okay, because the abilities do help make up for it. Those are great abilities. You leave him back there far enough where you got to be within so many spaces in order for that ability to work, which is fine, because when time comes, he does bond with those orcs to help move him up. But you're also moving up those champion orcs to keep everybody else away from him. So it works in tandem with each other, and it works very, very well. And once again, all these flag bearers are about the same. You know, you get him around $80, $90 or high side $120. But if you're holding out, guys, I'm just telling you, hold out. Make these guys sell them to you for $25, $30. Make them have the dice bag. If they don't have dice bags, but they have the card and this, tell them, say, hey, look, $15. $15. Seriously. And they're like, what? $10, $15 for a dice bag and dice is the difference? Yes, it is. And I know it's hard negotiation, but, how are you going to feel when you got to use other dice to make up for these dice? You're going to feel horrible because it's a D20. The D20 was in here, right? And 12 Valkyrie dice. And a nice pouch for them to go in. Of course it's going to be $10 to $15 difference. I wouldn't blame you one bit to being that hardcore.
I'm a big orc fan. I love orcs. I'm going to still wait out because it's just too hard for me to pay that kind of price for one figure. I'm always like, gosh, dog, I want him so
I believe
bad,
he will be remastered. I really do.
I'm hoping he's remastered because I want.
And I don't see him changing his point cost. Really, I
don't think he's got to change in point cost.
I don't think so either. I think he's really good the way he is. I think he's a really good figure. And like I said, I've used him. I've played against him a few times, and I'll be honest with you, people that use him to use Grimnak and Tornak and Krug, don't get me wrong, it's scary at first, but getting through them, to me, don't seem too bad. I've never played against him when people use the robots, though, and I feel the robots are a stronger use for him, even though it's not an orc controlling orcs and all that. But I think him with the robots is a much stronger case of usage. But that's just me. Mr. Premiumscape may not think so.
Well, I mean, what hurts figures like these guys is when you got a life of 4 and a defense of 3 is range figures. I mean, they're so... if you got a ranged figure and you're playing against them, I mean, it's smart of your opponent to try to take him out.
When you've used him with Grimnak, Krug, and all that, right? Yeah. Have you ever used him with the robots?
I haven't. No, I played
Why
against
not? Because it's hard for you to get out of that mindset of him being an orc and he belongs in that orc army.
Yeah, I always want him with my orcs.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you use him with vampires.
I know. I know that. Yeah.
You use him with all kinds of, as long as it's in the Ola army, as long as he's with your general. But it's hard for him to get out of that orc mindset, and I know that.
I like to put my orcs together.
I get it.
But he's a great figure, y'all.
He is.
I mean, he's one of my favorites. Like I said, I ain't got him. I don't own him, but maybe one day, Renegade.
Maybe soon.
That's about all I got to say about him, though.
Yeah, that sums up him. He was pretty awesome. He's still pretty awesome. Use him correctly, which about any figures some figures are so horrible you can't really use them right. I mean, but he's not one of those figures. Use him properly, he can be really good with robots.
And we only got one more flag bearer left, y'all, for the next episode, so stay tuned for that.
Watch him. You got to come see him. He is the elf guy. But, guys, like we like to tell you, hey, if you set your order markers up right, you might win that fight.
He thinks that's right. Peace out, y'all.
I know it is, guys. We're in the war room. That's how I know.